Hello everyone, now I'm here at the Bund in Shanghai and the weather isn't all that great. It's cloudy, it's cold, but however the lights are on and they're looking absolutely amazing. It is really cold out here and the place usually in the evening is quite filled up with tourists. As you can see, there are lots of people around here on the Bund here in Shanghai. It's a very different weather when you last saw me in Bangkok. I am covered from bottom to top with gloves on, a scarf. It's really cold. It's like 4 degrees. It's like a fridge. What I'm doing right now is actually trying to take a long exposure. Gonna try and make use of all these clouds up here. I'm going to put a 10 stock neutral density, which is a very dark filter on the end of the lens. You might not be able to see it very well, but you can see it right through there. That thread there, that's a 10 stock neutral density. And I'm doing a long exposure. So right now it's been going for 170 seconds. I'm just taking a guess. I'm gonna go till 200 and see what it looks like. I'll adjust it if need be. And the way that I've done that is I've shot it through with a remote and I got it on the locking mode. So you can see that I've locked it there on that side. So going for about 200 seconds, give or take, either way, how it goes. Mind you, doing this way, look, this is why you don't wear gloves on there. Everything just attaches to everything. So it's really cold, if I haven't mentioned it. And this is the Bund. It looks absolutely beautiful. One of the world-class sort of skylines that you'll get. So I'm at 212. Doesn't matter if I go for a little bit longer because I'm at F8. So let's see what happens. Let's just go for about 250. Oh, actually, I'm going to turn that off because I don't really want that boat to go past. And see how he went at 200. As you can see, there's not much there. I don't think long exposure is the way to go. It's a little bit too late for long exposure, I think. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this neutral density off, but I'm going to have to pause the video for a bit before to do that because I need both my hands. Hey, back now. That was a bit of a juggle, as it always is. So I'm going back to normal shooting now, and I've done that, which is looking pretty good. It's got something happening there. Something's happened to the sky, which is quite useful, really. It's not ideal. I think the weather's going to be a lot better tomorrow, forecast. And so that would be good. It was forecasting snow on Thursday. So it's like going to be about 2 degrees, but quite cold. So what I'm going to need to do to expand the exposure, I'm just going to drop the aperture down. So to get my long exposure, I'm going to reduce the aperture to about 16. That will give me a longer shutter speed without the neutral density. So it's a compensate. Which this thing auto focuses for me. Should be good. I think it does that. Oh look, I pushed the AF button. That helps. So it's giving me a 15-second exposure now of what we have in front of me. Later on, all these lights on the building down here switch on as well, which is pretty cool. This is a pretty awesome looking skyline, world class, like I say, here in Shanghai. So let's see how that shot went. It's actually looking pretty good. I wish I got my tilt shift lens. You know, the one lens that I packed away, the one I should have brought, it's a tilt shift lens. Because what I've actually done is that I've actually angled the camera upwards, so I'm going to have some distortion problems, which I'm going to have to fix, I should say. But the way that I'm compensating for that is that I'm shooting a little bit wider than normal. Ideally, let me show you what I would really like the composition to be, is that I'd actually like to go in a bit tighter, bringing the edges and have the buildings stand out a lot more. But by shooting on an angle, when I go to Lightroom to fix it up, I'm going to lose part of the edges. So I'm going to have to compensate by giving me a little bit extra wriggle room towards the actual edge. So like about 1 finger in, as you can see. I'm gonna lose that, so I'm gonna give myself a bit of room by doing that. It's just what I gotta do. It's what happens. I left my tilt shift back at home, back in the hotel, and this is what's going to have to be. Anyhow, it is what it is. We're just gonna have to keep on shooting. You can see people are gonna keep coming in here. There's all these people taking all different type of photographs around. So, pretty cool. Doing a 20-second exposure now. Let's have a look. That's pretty cool. Like, we'd like the sky to be a lot better, but that's actually kind of useful. It might actually produce something. That's pretty good. I like that. I think my horizons are a little bit off at the moment actually, so I'm gonna fix that up a bit. That's pretty much all I have to say about this video. It's quite straightforward. Gonna come back tomorrow morning and tomorrow night to see how it all goes. And I hope just get a good video then. Till then, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.